works before I start streaming. We alive? We do be. Alright, let's do pokedoku. I don't know why I'm talking to myself like this, as though there's other people watching yet. Give it a couple of minutes, maybe. I don't know if anyone's gonna watch Street Fighter 4, but if they do, then I'll be smiling. Alright, Kanto, that's Generation 1 normal types. That's Rattata. We'll go nice and simple with that. There's only like 2, right? I think there's only like 2. Running Monotype. Monotype, fuck it, run it again. Raticate, please. Final Evolution, keep it nice and simple. I was gonna say Metagross, that's not real. That's like Gen 3, I wanna say. Oh, I hope it's Gen 3. I've rolled up, I've like rolled out of bed. I rolled out of bed at like 4 p.m. I've rolled out of bed with a 0 in charisma. And so I have no idea if I'm gonna even be like talkative today. I fucking hope I am. Jesus Christ. Anyway, figure out what Pokemon is a final evolution. Literally like any of them. Like 90% of them have 90. Tauros has normal type as well. What am I doing? Any of them. Gengar. Is Gengar in this? I think Gengar's in this version, right? Of course he is. Of course he is. Sinnoh, normal type. That is not Zigzagoon. That's Bidoof. How about we go Lumineon for this one? Wait, no. I actually don't know if Lumineon is normal type. I'm thinking that Lumineon might be Water Psychic. And so instead we'll go for... boring as hell. We're going Chimchar. Chimchar. Final Evolution. I'm looking back at Lumineon. There we go. Run it back. Evolved by Friendship. Evolved by Friendship normal type. Papini? Chansey? Wait, the post-evolution Pokemon. Yeah, Chansey. Oh no, Blizzy? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, well, you know, that happens. What? Jigglypuff, what do you mean? Jigglypuff's evolved by Friendship doesn't make any fucking sense. Chimecho, didn't know that. Olivani, didn't know that either. How many Pokemon evolved by Friendship at the end? I guess, yeah, Umbreon and Espeon, I probably should have seen that coming. Didn't know that Lucario was Friendship. My ass just be, like, assuming. Persian Alola? Persian? That's just a group of people. That's not a Pokemon. You can't say that. Alright, I'm playing Ultra 4 today. And I'm hoping that it doesn't break everything, because I don't know if my mic is going to be coming through for my opponent. I don't know if the opponent's mic is going to be coming through for me. I don't know how the online is going to work. I don't know if it's going to shit the bed. I'm going to be dropping frames. It's miserable. It could be miserable, rather. What's up? I woke up roughly an hour ago now, even though in my head I'm like, I woke up 30 minutes ago, and so I assume that. And so I would have assumed that I would have woken up by this point and figured out, like, is this a high energy day? Is this a low energy day? And brother, I'm on the fucking floor. I rolled a 1 in charisma. I rolled a 10 in big sleepyhead. I'm still tired now. It's like, brother, you just slept for 4 hours. What the hell are you doing? And yeah, I'm still craving for that big pillow in the sky. Not like killing, you know, but I want to go to bed. That's what I'm saying. You sound so sleepy pilled. I am. I'm a fan of big bedtime, the conspiracy theory. Alright, let's wake up. Let's wake up. New Year's resolutions. Anyone have any? My ass is boring as hell. My ass is... Well, I mean, I got like real New Year's resolutions where it's like, okay, I need to figure out a better workflow. I want to like improve workflow. I want to read more books, you know, boring ass shit. But the main one, and I mean this outside of just like, okay, you need to be like healthier and not like end up dead by the age of like 30. I need to just figure out how to do things that are 5 minutes long. Instead, this isn't like a case of procrastinating heavily, because if it's like my taxes, I understand why I am doing my taxes. I'm like delaying doing my taxes. That makes sense. It's a 15-minute process. It's very stressful. I don't want to do it. Nobody wants to do it. We all procrastinate taxes. Unless you're like an accountant, in which case, you know, I hope you're not procrastinating taxes. But there's tasks that take like 5 minutes that I'm just like, well, let's just not do that for, I don't know, maybe like a week. Every time I look at my desk, I'm like, I've got like 6 cans of Coke and 3 glasses and maybe like 2 plates. It's like, brother, just Put those in the bin, take those downstairs. It doesn't even take 5 minutes, it takes 2. Am I dumb? Can you play Super Monkey Ball featuring the hit character Gon? No, you can't even play the hit video game Tekken 3 featuring Gon singular. I was looking into Gon earlier today because I was thinking like, okay, I want like a video about Tekken because I just want an excuse to like play Tekken 3 if I'm being completely honest. Even if it doesn't have Fightcade support and it's miserable. And I keep thinking that there's going to be a video about Gon in there somewhere. And he just never, every time I look into him, I'm just like, okay, was he ever banned? Eh, kinda. People have like floating rumors that he was banned, but also there's no like tournament rule sets. Okay, that kind of sucks. Like, what tier was he? It's like, well, there's no fucking conducive tier list on what people thought about Tekken 3, so it's like, well, that doesn't really exist. Has he made it so that you can't like buy Tekken 3 anywhere anymore? Eh, not particularly, kind of. But people don't know like the legal specifics, so it's like, okay, that's nice and vague. There's just, I really want to talk about Gon in Tekken 3, but I just can't find an angle. It doesn't matter how much I like actually think about it. It sucks. This is your brain on content, chat. It kind of is. I'm definitely at the point now where it's like, okay, I'm gonna make like videos about video games, but I don't actually have like I have to find things that I want to say about video games, as opposed to just like having them naturally. Nice DP on wake up. What are the meters doing up there? I think that this is like the, and I mean this, I think that this is the optimal HUD setup. That way I only have to look in one area of the game, and then I have like all the information. Instead of having to like look up, look down, it's just like put them up at the top. Where's the harm? I've definitely woken up without the energy that I was looking for. I woke up without the energy that I was looking for on New Year's, to be fair. New Year's Eve into New Year's Day, I woke up around like 4 p.m. I had a house party at like 6, I want to say. And so the first thing I do the moment that I wake up is like, I wake up, it's dinner time for everyone else. And so I'm sat there, I'm chomping down a pizza, it's stuffed crust. I'm realizing as I'm eating it, I'm like, you know, stuffed crust pizza is kind of a bit shit. Not in that it's literally bad, but more in that like, okay, you're gonna really like get caught up on cheese being in your crust when it adds like what, an extra like 500 calories to your meal. But I eat this pizza, I eat this food, but I eat this pizza, and then I immediately go out to the house party, and I'm there, it's like 6 p.m, I've been awake for 2 hours, and I'm realizing, one, that rum and coke is not a 2 hours into the day drink, and so for the rest of the night I just drink water, but also, I don't think I have control over my personality, and now that I've just like said it, I realize that that's an insane statement. More in that, like, when I wake up in the morning and I think to myself, today I'm going to be social, I'm going to have the brain space to hold a conversation, I don't actually have control over that. I'm waking up and I'm rolling the dice on my ability to be not human, but my ability to be a human that anyone, including myself, wants to talk to. And so I think if I'm being realistic, my New Year's resolution should be learn how to fake having energy more than anything, because I mean I can't rely on waking up and being like, yeah, today it's gonna be a 10 out of 10 day. Also, I rolled the dice and energy levels are 0, so I guess like I just kind of have to like eat that L. I started playing Street Fighter and then I had every single thought leave my head. That's kind of like a part of it as well, where like if I wake up on the wrong side of the bed, I mean I can think, but how coherent is that thought gonna be? That's all up to the bedtime. If bedtime is bad, no real thought goes through this brain of mine. Fake it till you make it. It's kind of like that, but not like, because fake it till you make it is like a statement of, it's like, how do I describe it? Fake it till you make it is the idea that you don't actually know what you're doing, but you will kind of pick it up along the way as you pretend that you know what you're doing. This isn't fake it till you make it. This is more when I'm at a, like, I roll 0 on charisma as I wake up, or like energy levels. I wake up, I roll a 0. I know what I need to do. I know how to talk to people. My brain just doesn't go from like the acknowledgement of what I should do to the action of what I will do. It's just like I'm sat there and I'm going, well, what if I was maximum incel today? Not incel, wait, hold on a minute, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that I'm an incel. Maybe it's true, but that's not the point I want to get across. It's hard to know. It's hard to explain, rather. Maybe other people, maybe you relate, chatter? I'd love to know your thoughts on that. It's like going to work, you gotta be comfortable making small talk, introvert, extrovert. Kind of true. The thing is, I would consider myself, and I know that this is probably like gonna seem like a statement of pure hypocrisy, but I'm kind of like an extrovert. I don't believe in like the hardline introvert extrovert shit. I just think like, you know, some days I'm like feeling it, some days I'm not, but I wouldn't like be like, yeah, I wanna be inside. Introvert in my head is like, yeah, I'm like loading up the stream and I'm like, I'm gonna type in chat instead of talk because I don't want to have to say anything all day. It's not that I don't want to talk, it's just that my brain just isn't making the connection. I always want to be more social, I just don't often. And there it is, the incel confession. I've been in my incel arc for years, brother. This might seem bad out of context, so like take it the full way. You have to like go through the whole clip in order to understand the context. But like, I've been in my incel arc for years, brother. It's just like, you know, I work from home, and so it's like I don't go out and meet people. It's a different kind of incel arc. If I like, you know, if I wanted to, then I could go outside and be social and not be a little weirdo, but I'm like, I kind of like playing video games all day. You can't say that with a shaved head. Not like that! I'm not in my fucking racist arc. What are you talking about? So it's not involuntary? It's not even like a celibacy thing as well, because like, you know, incel is a mindset. Oh god, what am I saying? Wait, hold on a minute. My ass is so dead. God damn it. You killed me. You chatter, you killed me. Is he spitting? I'm not even spitting. I'm just kind of like saying bullshit. See, this is a part of what I meant earlier. I want to like, I know I want to say things, and I know generally speaking what I want to say in the goo that is your mind, but then the moment it goes from in here to out here, it's like, I'm an incel. And it's just not good. My goal this year, well, one of my goals this year, is simply don't give a shit playing fighting games. I think fighting games, look, competitive fighting games, they're cool or whatever. But I think caring about fighting games, or more specifically caring about how good I am at fighting games, was what ruined playing fighting games for me. You know how like there was a period for like, I want to say a year and a half after Guilty Gear Strive came out, where I was just like, I just can't play fighting games, man. This shit sucks. I think the reality was, it wasn't that fighting games sucked or anything like that. It's just that I cared too much about being good at the video game. And if I just gave a bit less of a shit, then I would be having a great time. But the thing is, it's hard to not, like, care about how good you are at fighting games when all of the rhetoric surrounding fighting games is, like, the improvement arc. Think about like every single piece, excluding like Babe Ruthless videos, think about every single piece of like modern fighting game conjecture. It's all about getting good at them. There's very few people that are just like, yeah, I just think that like I like the dinosaur stage in Street Fighter. It makes me smile when somebody wins and the dinosaurs pop off, you know? I want to return to that. I want to return to being like, oh, I think this game is cool. You get to be a big funny old man and do dumb shit. I don't want to be good at them. It's time to get back in my being shit arc. Big Yellow does that kind of stuff. Yeah, I want to be in my Big Yellow arc, basically. I want to be in my simply don't care era. Strive era kept me from locals for a bit, but the SFx era brought me back. See, to me, it's like, why would you not just go to, like, see your friends? But then I think about it, and it's like, I haven't really, like, made a friend at a local in ever. I've just met, like, a lot of nerds who are good at video games at locals. I've not, like, met, like, the homie outside of, like, Smash locals. And now I'm, like, I look at Smash locals and I'm like, brother, I don't really want to go to any of this shit anymore. All these people care too much. I don't want to be that. Melee players are depraved. They need a passion. If you took me back, like, 2 years ago, maybe not 2 years ago, if you took me back, like, 6 years ago, I would argue with you that you're dumb as hell. You know, the scene used to be quite, like, maybe not built up of socially capable people, but people that, like, actively wanted to engage in, like, a larger community, and, you know, they were there to play the video game, but then, like, after one tournament, they realized it's just like, oh, this is just bevies with the boys. I do that already. And now it's like, damn, people just want to get good at this video game, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm glad that there's still locals, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that there's still a scene, but, like, fuck me, the kind of person that is showing up nowadays is completely different to the kind of person that was showing up, like, 6 years ago. Well, these people are tryhards, and that's not necessarily a problem. Obviously, you go to a tournament because you want to try, but it's like, their personality starts and ends at trying at the video game. And I'm like, brother, I don't want to talk to you if all you want to talk about is Falco shield pressure. I'm going to my local tomorrow for Street Fighter 6 and Strive. I hope you have a good time. I'm not saying that, like, you know, going to your local is wrong. I'm just saying that, like, I kind of don't want to go to locals anymore. Everyone that goes to them is just a fucking tryhard. No offense. The local that I went to for PM and Melee was nice. The locals that I used to go to for Melee were nice when it wasn't full of nerds. I just don't want to play with nerds, man. You know, a solid half a dozen of my closest friends came from meeting them at Smash locals, but it wouldn't have continued if we didn't grow as people outside of that. That's kind of what I mean. In fact, I'm pretty sure that is what I mean. I don't know, I'm able to relate a lot more to the Smashers who have kind of, like, stopped playing Smash. Not literally, but have kind of stopped caring about Smash as they've gone on, as opposed to new age Zoomers and the people that are still playing that are, you know, like 26, but still think they're going to end up on the PR next month, even though they've been chasing PR their entire Melee career. Okay, this guy is AFK. It's miserable how awful Dalzim feels in this game. I don't know if Dalzim is, like, I know Dalzim isn't considered good, but I don't know if Dalzim is considered, like, legitimately awful. I think he seems like he's, like, fine, but, you know, has awful matchups. The same way that, like, a lot of, like, zoners do. But every single time I throw Fireball in this game, it feels like I am recovering for an eternity off of the back of, like, every single Fireball. If I do Fireball here, it just takes so long. That wasn't what I was going for. Also, teleporting on Dalzim in this game feels miserable. It's a Z motion, and so you have to, like, not TK, but you have to do weird, like, buffered in inputs if you want to do instant overhead stuff. It sucks. Dalzim's jump is comically slow. I mean, that's kind of like why you have the teleport, because you're supposed to, like, you're not really, like, supposed to be in the air unless you're gonna, like, do one of those. Like, look at how long, oh my goodness. I was mashing dash immediately after the fireball, and it just took so long to come out. You know, there's stages from Street Fighter X Tekken? I didn't know that until, like, last week. In my head, this has always been an Ultra 4 stage. And also, the half-pipe as well. In my head, I'm like, these are Ultra 4 stages. But I got Tekken X Street Fighter working last week for the first time ever, because Games for Windows Live broke it. Because, of course it did. But it kind of, like, shocked me as I was loading up Street Fighter X Tekken, and every single one of the stages was an Ultra 4 stage, except for, like, Pandora's Box. But it's not like it was an Ultra 4 stage. It's like, this is a Street Fighter X Tekken stage that is just in this game. Stupid as hell. We'll keep this a short stream because my brain is like on the fritz. Street Fighter X Tekken visually looks like it smells. Visually looks like it smells like burnt plastic. See, I know what you mean. I just don't want to acknowledge that that makes any sense. But it does make sense. You played Jin and Guile? See, I didn't play it at all. I loaded it up and I was like, Jesus Christ, there's so many Tekken characters in this game. I don't want to play it for very long, to be honest. Street Fighter X Tekken is pro-baby oil propaganda. Brother, I don't know what the fuck you just said. They're not shiny, they're like saturated as hell. Street Fighter X Tekken is what people think Marvel... How do I word this? 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 You can tell that I did not sleep correctly at all. Street Fighter X Tekken looks the way that somebody's first attempt at recreating Marvel 3 looks. Thoughts? Does that make any sense? Because in my head, I know exactly what I'm trying to say there. But I don't think that made any sense. Does Street Fighter 4 have rollback? Fuck no. This game is never getting an update, I swear to God. Street Fighter 4 with rollback sounds like a more playable game. I mean, yeah, it's just never gonna get it. A mate was talking about this the other day. Street Fighter, Capcom seems very, like, eager to re-release a lot of its games. And yet Street Fighter 4 just doesn't seem to get the same like, love as all the other games. Street Fighter 4, for some reason, just hasn't seen the same preservation. Maybe I'm dumb as hell, but I haven't seen like anything Street Fighter 4 in forever. They're running Third Strike tournaments now, and for years they were like, Third Strike's kind of done. Let's do another Street Fighter 2 remake. I think for the longest time, Street Fighter 4 was just the last one. Any company that says that like this is the last one of a franchise, it's just fucking lying. Halo 3 was supposed to be the last one, and we're like we're like 3 entries deep. But like, you know, they keep making Street Fighters, or Halos rather. They're gonna infinitely keep making Street Fighter. I saw a tweet the other day where it was like, if Tekken 7 didn't exist, Tekken 8 wouldn't exist now. And I'm like, I don't know if that's got much merit. Tekken is a franchise that people know. And even if Tekken 7 was like toilet water, people still think that they love Tekken 3, including me. I assume it's because Street Fighter 3 is easy to emulate, and Third Strike modders did all the hard legwork. Maybe. Yeah, no, I think I'm actually like genuinely too tired to stream. I thought like I got out of bed and I was thinking like, oh, you're just like, you know, you'll be fine once you're there. No, I think my brain is still just like shut off. It's fully goo. And I'm not saying that because I'm getting my ass beaten in Street Fighter 4. I always get my ass beaten in Street Fighter 4. But it's just like, the stream of consciousness, it's just not, the gears aren't turning. I've got no banter in me. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna cut it short. I know that this is an incredibly short stream, but like, I got no banter. I got no banter in the brain. Nothing is geared up, and so I'm just gonna, we run it again tomorrow, hopefully with some actual sleep, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I disappear. Bye-bye.